We encountered some technical issues, and that is why I'm coming live with the latest update that we have got on the Indian mixed team recurve archers. Unfortunately, the likes of Dheeraj Bommadevara and Ankita Pakat have lost 6-2 to the USA in the bronze medal playoff, and that is why USA have ended with the bronze medal. India have ended with the fourth spot, and yet again it continues that frustrating trend that under pressure India cannot buckle up, and that is why it is a huge disappointment, as India were just a step away from creating history. Remember, ever since 1988, when India first stepped into archery in the Olympics, they have never managed to win a medal, and because of that, today the mixed team event of Ankita Pakat and Dheeraj Bommadevara had a great chance to ensure that they won it. But I know that in the previous live, there were a lot of people who were criticizing Ankita Pakat. Now, if I want to look at the side of the people who were criticizing her, it seems to be valid, because if you looked at each set, USA won the first two sets and they were 4-0 up. India came back in the third set by winning it, and that's why it was 4-2. Then in the fourth set, unfortunately, USA won 6-2. Now, the prime factor, if you have to look at it behind the losses, was Ankita Pakat's first shot in each set. What happened? First set, if you look at it, she shot a 7. Second set, first shot, she shot a 7. In the third set, which India won, what was the key difference? She shot a 10 in the first shot. Then in the fourth set, she shot a 8. Now, 7, 7 and 8 in the first shots of especially a bronze medal playoff is not going to help any team. And that too, unfortunately, we look at it, USA, they have a pretty strong team. It needed something superhuman from Germany to ensure that they dumped them out. So that is why it was unfortunate that India unfortunately had to choke. Ankita Bhagat's first shot made the difference in a bronze medal. India have landed with yet another glorious fourth position, which many people now dub. Many people already started saying that this is 2 steps ahead for the Indian archery team, because they had never reached this particular position. Now, if I have to look at the naysayers, understand one thing, that even in the past, when you had great archers shooting for India, you have never managed to win a medal. Ankita Bhagat tried her best, but Olympics pressure is Olympics pressure. Several athletes, if you look at it, they have always managed to struggle, and that is why participating and competing in the Olympics is never easy. Ankita Bhagat, you can criticize her for the 7s that she hit in the first 2 sets as well as in the 8. But going as far to abuse her and all those kind of things, it doesn't represent who we are as a nation. So it is unfortunate that Ankita Bhagat's shots in the first 3 sets, 3 out of the 4 sets, it was bad. But Dheeraj Bommadevara, you have to salute him for the way how he was going about. He was hitting 10s and 9s on a consistent basis. Dheeraj Bommadevara rarely missed his target. He needed support today from Ankita Bhagat, and that is why he missed that. Had Ankita Bhagat hit a 9, not a 7 or a 8, if she had consistently hit 9s or 10s, India could very well have won the match. They could have very well got the bronze medal also. Dheeraj Bommadevara was simply like fire today. But unfortunately, he did not get the support from Ankita Bhagat, and that is why it is unfortunate that has happened. Now, many people are saying, James, for example, how do you do 2 7s? The problem is, there has been an archer who has even shot a 0. Such is the nature. The wind conditions that were there outside, you may not have seen it on camera, but they were slightly there. So that is why this is very important to understand that Dheeraj had no support. Ankita Bhagat, unfortunately, with the left hand angle and with the wind blowing in a certain direction, perhaps it did not help her. So that is why, unfortunately, it could not turn out to be 2 7s. It has happened. One archer from the Netherlands shot a 0. How do you explain that? So that is why in a major pressure situation, it is not easy. So I'll just answer some questions that there. It's not about Ola saying, it's not about skills at crunch moment. Indian inferiority complex makes them choke mentally. Are you sure about that? Inferiority complex, but you're not made a big splash in world sports for a very long time. The complex, the inferiority mindset takes generations to change. Maybe this generation will face the last of it. The next generation will be more confident in it. But what are you doing in the country? What are you doing in the country to ensure that you have a good, solid base as far as sporting events is concerned? Then Mainak Vishwas, Ankita will get 100 of 100 in practice and trials, and then she qualifies. But she's not eligible to handle pressure, and I said, despite her being from my city. But Mainak Vishwas, you will get an indication of how it is when you're in the trials, isn't it? Ankita Bhagat, Bhajan Kaur, and Deepika Kumari have all made it. Now, in India, what happens is if you praise somebody, it's to the extreme. If you criticize, it's to the extreme. Where is the balance? This is where you have to look at it. Through trials, through World Cup stages, only then you will do it. By the way, you do well in compound. You've never done well in recurve. What do you do at this point in time then? So, Shashwat Shekhar was saying, I was telling you Bhajan was a far better partner. Couldn't we have kicked Ankita out for Bhajan? Her 2 sevens in a medal match, she should be ashamed. Again, Shashwat Shekhar, pressure. And once a partner is decided, you cannot change the partner. This is according to the rules. Archery and the Olympic rules clearly state you cannot change the partner once it's decided. So that's the thing. Bharat Gopalakrishnan saying, what are the chances of Lakshya? It looks okay, but he's facing Chao Tianchen, 11th ranked in the world, and he's got a 3-1 head-to-head advantage against Lakshya. The last time Lakshya Sen beat him was in the 2023 All England Open. So that's why it's not going to be easy for Lakshya. He's the lone medal hope in the badminton situation at this point in time. So in the mixed team event, unfortunately, India are out. You only have this individual events coming up in Deepika Kumari and Bhajan Kaur. Let's hope that that happens. Do you think referees in hockey are biased? Abhigyan is saying no, not at all. Where on earth are they biased towards all the other countries? India today won. The refereeing was good. Let us just hold it. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis, and don't forget to download the Sports Talk mobile app. Bye-bye.